As the Majority Leader.
I wish to extend my appreciation to the distinguished senior senator from New York. It's always a pleasure to work with him, and I thought it was appropriate that we have this time this morning to pay tribute to this great man. So today, along with senators from both sides of the aisle, I want to note the first anniversary of the death of Rabbi Morris Sherer, the longtime president of Agudath Israel of America. This is a sad memorial in that the nation has lost his ethical leadership and his commitment to justice and religious liberty. But this should also be a celebratory observance to honor the memory of a man who, while treasuring the past, always looked forward. Rabbi Sherer was a living example of President Reagan's favorite saying that there's no limit to what you can accomplish when you don't care who gets the credit for it. But today we rightly give him credit for a lifetime of good works on behalf of his people, his faith, and his country. More than a half-century ago, in the worst of times for European Jewry, he put Agudath Israel in the forefront of assisting the persecuted and saving the hunted. And with the defeat of Nazism, his organization pitched in to help refugees and immigrants. Here at home, he took a small organization that seemed to be on the sidelines of American life and transformed it into an active, weighty, influential factor in the mainstream of national affairs. He was not reluctant to apply the values of his faith to public policy. And because religious education was at the very core of his community's life, he fought for equitable treatment for students in faith-based schools, whether Christian academies or Orthodox schools. Because he understood that a culture without values is a culture without a future, he fought against the moral decline that has brought so much suffering and sorrow to our country in recent decades. His concern to preserve and strengthen the Jewish religious heritage in America did not prevent him from working with those outside his own community who shared his principles. We need more of that in America, not less. In matters of public policy, it's easy to win applause, but it's even harder to win true respect. Rabbi Sherer sidestepped the applause and earned the respect that today brings members of the Senate of the United States to pay tribute to his memory. I know you'd be especially pleased by this observance, not because we're here praising him, but because his son, Rabbi Shimshon Sherer, is serving today as our guest chaplain. We thank him for that, as we thank the men and women of Agudath Israel for their continuing commitment to defend the faith and advance the humane vision of this great Rabbi Morris Sherer. I yield the floor.